Did we do it? Are we live? We appear to be live. Welcome. If you're listening to this part, you're probably coming from the future. And that's great. Welcome. I'm gonna fix the lighting real quick, because it ain't right. Oh, well, first things first. Boom! Now we're live. That's what live looks like. But more than that, there we go. We're looking a little better. We're getting there. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the Weaponizing party, where we continue to learn how to use Weaponizer. I just noticed that the bar lights are the same color as the sign, and also that the lamp is the same color as the other sign. We're gonna go with that was intentional. We're gonna go with that. That was definitely super intentional. Hello, 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 hello. It's Vegas, man. Oh, well, welcome back. Welcome, welcome. All right, well, if you guys follow me on Instagram, where I actually participate in social media to any extent whatsoever, which is minimal, but it exists. I've been uploading stories all day about my exploration into a new plugin called Weaponizer, and it's awesome. It's definitely my new favorite plugin. It's really, really good at making weapon sounds, and I'll show you why in a little bit, but I've gotten very comfortable with it. I did all my learning off stream because I thought it would make for not amazing content, and I think I was right about that. There was a whole lot of just reading the manual. I still have the manual open in case I get confused, which is likely, but we'll see. I think I'm pretty comfortable with it at this point. But yeah, anyway, I was thinking today, or tonight rather, it's evening, we could go ahead and use the new plugin to make an ignition sound, because it would be good at that. Or so I've been told. And so, I mean, it makes sense. It looks like it would be. It's the sort of plugin that can make really good impact sounds. And so we're going to see. We're going to see about that. We're going to see if it does. It's going to work. I have so much faith. I have so much confidence. It's going to work. So let's just jump into that. No use in goofing around any longer. Cool, cool, cool. Hope y'all are having good weekends. I myself am having a sleepy one, but one that has been at least full of work, which is exciting. Grayscale work, anyway. I did spend a considerable amount of time yesterday and the day before making a new kick sound, which I might even just go over right now, because it would be fun, and it's interesting, I think. Hey, what's up? What's up? So anyway, this is the click. It used to be the kick, but since I committed to making this sound font with only sounds that you guys submitted, we are going to... I had to make a new one. I had to make a new kick sound that is sort of the punch of all the impact sounds, which I'll show you how I used in a little bit here. But yeah, I gave myself... How'd the last stream go? It went okay. It went pretty good. I've been in a not super great mood lately, so the energy levels are a little lower than I like, but it's okay. We're still making progress, and that's what matters. Anyway, this I decided to challenge myself further and actually stick to using one sound to make the kick, the sort of the what am I trying to say? The conglomerate of all the other sounds makes this. So somebody sent in a keyboard click sound, which I'm going to show now. Also, Really super hoping the volume levels are okay on myself and on Reaper. Please tell me if they're not. Aw, thanks, man. So, okay, the original... I don't know why this is out of order. I'm just going to play here. Sounds like this. Just a nice click. Isn't that nice? One more time. A little bit of background noise, but I actually used it to my benefit, which is cool. There's always a use for everything. I took different pieces of the waveform, as you can see, and chopped them up, and turned them basically into a push, a click, a snare that acts as sort of the initial snap, and then the thump, making the sort of bass, the lower note. And then mixed all these bad boys together. So now we have something that sounds like this. It's real meaty, it's real heavy, but there's also some nice snap. There's a nice high end on it. I'm a big fan. I think it sounds nice. A little bit unmixed. I'm not sure how it's going to sound on lightsaber speakers. The frequency of the bass might need to move a little bit so that it's not so heavy sounding, because it might not translate on tiny speakers, but we'll get there. I'll get to that in testing. But anyway, I thought that the relative amount of bass that's included and the tightness, the shortness was nice, and that the impact sound in particular was pretty good. So, in case it's interesting, before I move on to the fun stuff tonight, here are all the different parts. I don't know why. I don't have to go over this if you guys don't think this is interesting, but I think it's kind of fun. This is the very initial snap sound, and this is made from the tail end of, let's see, I should keep this just highlight. I believe it's something like this section right here, just made much, much, much louder. And you'll hear why. There's a bunch of special stuff on here, but it's mostly EQing. That's what fresh air is, just adds, it does what it sounds like, adds some airiness to it. Yeah, in fact, wow, it's all EQ. A little tiny bit of reverb to give it a little body, but yeah, that sounds like... So there's like a snap, and there's a little bit of low end if you can hear it. Very, very deep in there. This is the quietest layer in the mix. It's actually just a mostly unedited, yeah, just format filter and EQ on this bad boy. But this is a click. It's part of the clicking sound. I thought it sounded nice as a layer. It's almost impossible to notice, but it's there. And now you guys know that it's there. This is another part of this tail that I took, and when you make sharp cuts like this, it can almost sound like an impact sound in its own right from almost any source audio. And I also gave it, surprise, lots of EQ, a little bit of pitch shift, but only half mixed so that we have sort of high and low pitches being represented there. Some more fresh air and some more realm, because it all sounds nice. So this is a weird effect, and I'll explain why it's chopped like this in a moment, but this sounds like... sort of like a flam, if you will. But it's got, much like this, it's got some snap, which will be important to complement the very thuddy bass. So together, that makes a very, very snappy, crunchy little sound. Now, the reason that I separated this out is, one, because you get a little bit of that flam effect. There is a compressor on all of this, so these little volume modulations actually don't do a whole lot. They just prevent it from, like, clipping, from doing that awful, like, clicking sound. In fact, while I'm saying that, I should probably do that, just in case. But anyway, yeah, it's also so that the initial thud of the bass is not contending with this whatsoever. You can also use sidechain compression for that, but I thought that the double click of having it actually be silent and then having the compressor pick this back up sounded a little nicer, but it was a minimal difference. I tried both ways. It doesn't really matter. The thump by itself is just the least interesting part. It's a little bubbly. It's a little bouncy. I already made the blasters and clashes, and I am so excited to show them off. But tonight we're making the ignition, actually, and maybe the preon, depending on how long I can keep the energy up for, which, you know, we'll see. So altogether, You get the bounce of the bass, you get the punch of the snare and the push, and then this click is a nice little background layer, and that makes that. Now, I did mention that there was a compressor. It is not just any compressor. This is iHeart New York, and it's insane. It is this is a matrix of the very basic controls, but then we also have all these down here, and in particular, the harmonics, the shape, and the tilt can really bring some nasty sounds out of your impacts here. So big fan of iHeart New York and Baby Audio in general. So that was great. And then yeah, more EQing, classic stuff. All right. Anyway, that's the click. And I honestly like it so much that I think I might just use it from now on, because it's cool. It's a good sound. Oh, well. It's real nasty. It's good stuff. If I were using it for, like, songwriting, I would probably take that, like, really crazy high end out, but for impact sounds, it's actually perfect. So, anyway, let's talk about Weaponizer for a sec, because it's fucking awesome. Okay. Cool. This is a new plugin that I have not showed off on stream before. It's called Weaponizer, and it's super dope. It does a whole lot of cool stuff. Oh my god, what is happening? How do you record the font wave stuff? Or your girlfriend? Oh, I voice them now. If my girlfriend happens to be in the room, I'll just, I'll be say this into the mic, and then she'll do it. But most of the time, I just do them myself. Push your fonts, Xenopixel, if you think it'd be worth 400 bare minimum on a Profi. Well, that's kind of up to you. Worth it is very subjective. I think yes, but $400 is $400. And by the way, that the $400 at the floor of Profi is probably not going to get you a very nice one. Like quality of build wise, and especially sound quality wise. I would say if you're going to get a Profi, go all in and get a Saber Trio and get something that sounds really, really nice. Because otherwise you'll be like, why did I spend $400 on something that sounds as crappy as my $200 Xenopixel? You get what I'm saying. Cool. See you later. See you later. Thanks for hopping on. Nice to talk, as always. Your sounds, if you're still watching, your sounds are really, really good, by the way. I've enjoyed using them so far. I'll point them out as they show up here. Anyway, this is a plugin that is specifically designed for making weapon sounds, and it's really good at it. It comes with an insane library of royalty-free sounds, blah, blah, blah. I am not using them. I am determined to use only the sounds that I record, and for this sound font, only the sounds you guys recorded. So I've done just that. I've made what I think are pretty cool blasters and clashes, but they are subject to change. I'm not fully committed to using them or whatever, but, I put some work in. So anyway, basically the way this plugin works, and again, tell me if this is not interesting. I can just skip this and do stuff, but I think it's fun to talk about. This is basically the interface acts as a template and as a mixer and as an effects rack for mixing different layers into a weapon impact sound. So they're really good for like guns, blasters, even like swords and other sort of just sounds. Are good for impacts. That's what this plugin is particularly geared for. So the way that they break up weapon sounds is into 4 different categories. We have the onset, we have the body, we have the thump, and we have the tail. All of those are pretty self-explanatory, but in case it's not super clear, the onset is supposed to be, and you can use this however you want, but the way that you're supposed to use it and the way I've used it is the first sound you hear, and then the body is sort of like what is the sound that the gun makes or whatever. The thump is the low end, sort of like feel it in your chest, that kind of thing. And then the tail is what do you hear as the weapon is cooling off, or as it's fired, or as it's echoing across whatever environment you're in, whatever, that sort of thing. Anyway, each of these has 4 banks, and each bank can hold up to 5 sounds, if I'm not mistaken. And as you can see, I've loaded this bank, and like all of the other ones with a lot of different sounds. It will pick one at random, or it will round robin. You can choose by selecting these. But yeah, anyway, it will play the selected sound here. It will you can adjust the speed, and you can adjust how much it randomly varies. You can also adjust the volume level on a curve, or you can have that be randomized. And that's basically what this does. So this is more or less, it'll just pick random sounds and then we'll shape them the way you tell it to. That goes for all of these, and then they all each have their own special plugin related to their main function. Synthesizer for the onset, synthesizer for the body, sub-synthesizer for the bass, and reverb for the tail, which actually aggregates sound from the other three as well. And then each one also has an effects rack over here. Nothing crazy, but, you know, it's got like compressor, limiter, saturation, ring mod, flanger, transient shaper, and noise gate. Classic stuff. Besides that, my favorite feature is the drunk meter. I don't know, you probably can't read that because the resolution's probably not great, but drunk meter. This is how sloppily it wants to, how sloppily you want it to apply your timing changes here. This is where you decide, hey, I want the onset to last this long, and then I want to hear the thump, and then I want to hear the body, and then the tail. You can just click and drag these around. You just, you know, do whatever you want. And then it sort of shows, like, an aggregate of what the composed sound will look and sound like here. Stay hydrated, by the way. That's the lesson of the day. Anyway, this is, all together, when you press fire, it will randomize everything, it will pick your layers depending on what you've given it, and then it will produce an output. And every single time you click it, it sounds a little different, and that's what's awesome. So you just make one blaster patch, and then you can just mash the button and get blaster sounds all day. Then you can pick out the ones that you like, you can discard the ones you don't like. This is a way better workflow than what I've been doing, so I'm very excited about this. Anyway, here you go. Isn't that so cool? Every single one sounds different. I gave it a little knocking sound, which comes from submission from Xenofonts. If you're watching, hello. He I have no idea what it is, but it sounds exactly like the fuel rod cannon gun from Halo. The like knocking sound that plays at the beginning when you fire it. And I wasn't not gonna use it, so. Anyway, it also has burst mode, and you can adjust the fire rate, which is super fun. So you can rapid fire. Anyway, this thing is a riot. It's super fun. It's a really cool plugin. So anyway, the breakdown of the sounds I used for this one. Used the Xenofonts knocking sounds. I used some birds that my friend Chris got me. This is the sound of of Lyric Rabbit's motorcycle, who's here. Hello. Oh, you're sick. Oh no. Feel better. Yeah, you can send it whenever you want. You can send stuff to me if you'd like. I'll try to use it. Oh god, building a saber from scratch. That is an undertaking. But if you're able and willing, then like hell yeah. That sounds really hard. Anyway, yeah, no, not a bad idea. I like that. Thank you very much. Hey, what's up, Alex? Your name's probably gonna come up here pretty soon. Anyway, I forget what this sound is. What is? Okay, I legitimately don't remember what that sound is. It's a sound. It's very much being modulated by the speed and level parameters here, so it might be the snow blow. No, what did Anonymous 3 send me? I forgot. Anyway, that's a layer. The thump is obviously my kick. I just modulate the volume a little bit, just randomize, and then the speed adjusts the pitch and the timing just a tiny bit. Like, you probably can't even tell that it's the teeniest bit offset, but it helps it feel not so repetitive. And then Jordan sent me some, I have no idea, some bucket banging sounds, but they work great as a complement. Just another layer. Many, many layers. You'll see what I mean when we start building stuff. But yeah. Anyway, this is from a guy called Daniel, who said I can use his name now. So, Daniel sent me some train sounds, and this is all... The entire tail is made of train sounds, which is so sick. But Anyway, those are my blasters. They sound better than any blasters I've ever made, I think. And they were not the easiest, but by far the most fun to make. And I'm stoked about that, because I normally hate making these. So, anyway, I don't think I'm going to go through and talk about literally every single thing I did on this one, but as you can see, lots of layers, lots of stuff going on here. These are the clashes. Might be like a touch too bass heavy. I might need to roll this back a tiny bit, but anyway. Listen to those tails. Oh, it's so detailed. Everything is different. Oh my god. Anyway, it's a ton of work to get it set up, but then once you get it set up, it's just like push button get sound, which feels really good. Makes you feel powerful. Makes you feel like a god, which I enjoy. I enjoy the feeling of, you know, godhood. Ooh, we are low. Uh-oh. Is Reaper gonna crash? No! What is happening? Oh no! Oh, good. Dear God. What is happening? What is happening? What is going on? What is happening? I'm so afraid. I've never been more afraid in my entire life. Good God. Okay. My God. I am baffled by what just happened. That was the craziest thing I've ever heard in my entire life. Thank you. We're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good. Yeah, that was a ghost for sure. That was definitely a ghost, and I don't like it. I do not fuck with ghosts. I'm on the record saying that many times. No ghosts for me. All right. Okay, we have it loaded. This is the default. I actually want clean start. Oh. Hang on. I don't know why this is something I feel like should be private, but I'm going to go through my file system on a different window, just in case it reveals anything about my various secrets. I don't know. I have no idea what it would reveal, but I don't know. Maybe you'll make fun of how disorganized I am. Da, 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 dee, da, da. Where is the sound folder? Media. No. Wavified user sounds. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Oh, good content. Good stuff. The hum is finished. Well, I think it's finished. The hum sounds good to me. I don't know if that means it's finished, but it means that I'm satisfied with it for the time being. And that I'm gonna finish working on it later and or off stream. Yeah. Finished that one a couple streams ago, I believe. Better be hydrated over there, all of you. Had better be drinking water. Oh, God's candy. I don't know what that means. Doesn't feel right. Okay, what should we do for the power on? I didn't finish the Prion. I kind of felt uninspired, and I thought maybe it would be more fun to make the power on first and then figure out how we got there. What we were talking about Prion-wise was potentially using the very spooky breathing sounds. If you'll recall, these. Y'all remember those? Someone sliding their hand across the surface of a bass drum. Very, very cool. Gotta go to mass. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Yes, spooky, spooky. Very good. Anyway, that's what I was thinking we could use as the part of the body. So it's going to be interesting, because the body is going to need some kind of high-end crispy component, but also I love the low end, so this might even be considered part of the thump? Maybe? But I don't know. Oh, I guess first things first, I should go get the kick that I want. Where's the click kick? I should put that in here. We will be using this extensively because it sounds awesome, and I like consistency. This won't be a repeated sound, so we can have level and speed be. Look at that, the plugin already does something. But yeah, let's get this in here. And I think this is the first time I will have done anything with like a... Oh! Could this be considered the tail, maybe? Should we organize it like that? Well, okay, let's see how this feels. Let's see how this feels. Because if we want to do any editing, well, okay, it's fine. It's fine. We'll get there. We'll figure it out. Basically, I want the kick to come in first. I want it to have a chance to occupy the entire mix, and then I want this to fade in, and then gradually fade out. And that's probably the right shape. So that makes this happen. Okay, great. This is going to work just fine. Wow. Oh, it's kind of got a natural fade in anyway. It's kind of a good point that I should have thought about. Cool. Never mind. We can use these automation points freely because there's a natural... The sound just naturally fades in anyway. Honestly, I feel like it should come in sooner. Okay, cool. Excellent. And I also don't feel like the speed really needs to modulate because that would change the pitch, and I don't think we want that. Yeah. Okay. Well, there we go. We have the basis of what that's going to sound like. Now it needs way more stuff. It probably needs more body. So let's start there. Let's see what sounds we have to work with. Yeah, let's see what we got. What did Alex send? Some little bathroom fan sounds, probably. Some kind of clickety little guy. Air conditioner, perhaps. It could play. It could play. Yeah, it could play. I think that's probably more of a tail sound, but it could definitely play. Oh, I forgot. Oh my god, I totally forgot. I'm gonna do this while I'm in here. Sorry, forgot. I was gonna do something. Oh god, no. Okay, so now this bank has two sounds in it, and that effectively means we get to change what we're doing. Let's see if this... that is rather different. What is going on? Oh. Oh my god. We'll come back for that. We'll come back for that. Okay. Yeah, that's too short. It's too different. No, wrong way. Okay, we're only going to be able to use these two. Because otherwise, the other two, this one's an impact boom, which we could actually use, actually. Actually, we could actualize. We could. We definitely could. Okay, gonna mute this for a sec, because it's an idea. Okay. Okay, that's tough because there are only these two in the file. I might have to take these out and edit them into something with more variety. And yeah, having that round robin is a good idea because then we can get one at a time. Shoot. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's tough. Okay. That is maybe a limitation of this. Not that I would expect this plugin to be able to handle that sort of thing, but if you get in a situation like this, where you want more variety, you can't, like, tell it, hey, sometimes start a little later, or end a little later, or anything like that. And if you can, I don't know how. So, I plead ignorance on that one. Okay, I'm gonna bring this in now. Yeah, that's absurd. That is ridiculous and insane. However, if we tell it to start a little further back... well, not that far back. Okay, God. Okay, never mind. We're not going to use this as part of the impact. What we're going to do, no, is just get some of it for, yeah, just get some of it as like, almost like a reverb, I guess, and then have it fade out pretty fast. Yeah, like that. And then we could even kill the speed a little to make it deeper. Or, what does that sound like? Cool. Honestly, that's kind of sick. We're debatably not really making thumb sounds anymore, but, like, who's gonna tell, you know? I certainly won't. That could be something that we vary a little bit, too. Can have that be variable. Drop this down a little so that we have some variation. Okay, yeah. I think, should I do that now or later? Should I make different versions of the sound now? No, I'll do that later. That's fine. Anyway, okay, cool. We have a very solid thump happening now. Let's build out the body next, methinks. What were we doing? Oh yeah, we were working on the tail, actually. We were gonna make some nice crispy tail sounds. Hey, what's up? Oh, dog. I used it to make my favorite sound ever. I made the kick sound. So, okay, this sound right here that you're hearing is entirely only made from that keyboard click that you sent me. And it sounds really good, and it's my new favorite. I think I'm just gonna use this from now on instead of my old, like, kick sound that I used to use, because it's old, and the people want change. And honestly, I think maybe I could make a new one for every sound fun if it's not super hard. I wonder if I could make a template that would just... I don't know. Anyway, your keyboard sound was magnificent. Thank you for sending it. Listen to that. Oh, yeah. It was good. If you rewind the video here, I broke it down at the very beginning, if you want to see that, if that's interesting to you at all. Okay, we are making a tail. We are making the tail. I want you to be an envelope, so I can send you out, like so. Something like that. Oh, right. Wow, that is long. Hard to tell scale with this plugin, too. Yes, welcome. This is cool. This is the most I've ever had people show up, people that submitted sounds show up to watch me use them. This is exciting. Welcome. Yeah, I am using it as the primary sound of the ignition. I also used the boom at the very end as a layer in here, and I will show how we're doing that. What am I trying to say? I'm not going to use this. I'm going to expand on this and make some different versions of these so that we don't just use the same two every time, but yeah. Anyway, for now, it's really sick. I'm not even going to do that much editing to it, I think. I'll probably take it out and do, like, a little bit of editing, a little cleanup, I don't know, make it zestier, but it's quite good on its own. Oh, I see what the problem is. Now it's too short. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. We don't have the timing quite right. Oh, I heard a bird. That's okay. Oh, shit. Whoops. Okay, this should come in more gradually, but then when it fades out at the end... We're not doing this in any particular order. Bear with me. And there are effects we'll put on this that'll make it more interesting as well. Don't you even worry about it. Oh, we should get the reverb going as well. Wow, that's an awful lot of reverb. That's too much, I would say. Way too much. Oh, I heard a bird. I heard a bird again. Okay, maybe a little more reverb. Maybe we just have this decay a little softer. Cool. Okay. Anyway, you're getting the idea of what we're going for here. I'm going to toss in a few more of these and just sort of randomly pick out segments so that it plays different stuff. I'll fix this later. But see, look at this workflow. It's already so much better. That would have been so annoying to do, not in this plugin. Oh, good stuff. Okay, cool. I should have normalized all of the samples, I think. That probably would have been smart of me to do. But that's okay. It's okay. We'll make it work. Okay, what is going to be the body sound of this? I'm considering this thump. It's not really proper, but it's how we're doing it. We have some sounds to pick from. Let's have a listen. Let's see what we can hear. This is the train. Yeah. Okay, that feels like a pretty obvious tail. Which I did use in another one, but I used it a lot more subtly. We're going to use it a little more brazenly over here, I think. Yeah, I'm realizing, you know, this workflow, it's going to be a little more random than intentional. I don't think I'm going to make the body until the body is ready to be made. That's what I think. Almost sounds like a decide on a name yet. So many people want it to be conglomerate, and I'm undecided on whether or not I like that, but it's not conglomerate, cacophony is what everyone wanted. I think that's okay. I think it's a cool one. I'm not opposed. I think I'll probably, like I said, I wanted to do a poll on this and have you guys decide. So I guess I shouldn't say anything, because that will influence your judgment, but that's where I'm at. All right, with our randomly selected segments and our randomly made envelope, it looks a lot like the one above it, but maybe we'll have it come in a little bit later. I don't know. They are Daniel's train sounds, but your train sounds are in here somewhere. Boy, it comes in real strong, doesn't it? Comes in a little strong. I feel like this should, in general, just be much quieter. I said we were going to be brazen, but I wasn't being serious, apparently. We should have this kick in a little later. Oh, and for now, I'm just going to scoot the thump out, assuming there's going to be an onset that will carry in a little bit, and then usually I have the body come in like a little further in. Whoops. Okay. Okay. That was nice. Okay. It's so abrupt. Okay, I feel like Maybe the reason I'm unsatisfied is the level of reverb. Maybe I just need to fade out faster. I don't know. There's something goofy about it. What's goofy? We'll figure it out. Okay. For now, I'm going to mute those because they're a little distracting. But okay. We'll figure out how to make those nice and juicy. We'll juice them up. What do we have here? What did Anonymous 2 send? Oh my god. Well, okay. Apologies for that. That was kind of loud. I wonder if we could use that as part of the body. I feel like we could. We'll see. I've also used this sound already once, but in a very different way. I'm thinking speed should be super low, because maybe we can get sort of like a synthetic, real gnarly sound out of this. We'll see. Yes, I mean, that is not off. That's not that far off from what I was envisioning. Okay, body needs to come in closer to thump. And I don't know if you guys are hearing it, but I'm hearing a pitch shift, or in this plugin's case, a speed shift, like that. What if? Okay, well, that didn't sound as cool as I thought it would. I guess it needs to be lower. Something like that. How many submissions did I get? This is almost all of them, so decent chunk. Not like a ton, but, you know, enough. Like, more than enough to make a sound font. Absolutely enough. Yeah. Hell yeah, dude. Hooray. I'm so excited for you to get stuff. I love it when people get things that they want. Big fan of that. Oh my god, that's not what I meant to do. Okay, that's like a little much, but still a little much. Okay, it's a little much. It's a little much. I realize it's a little much, but we're gonna get there. We are going to figure this out. Maybe it just drops off at the very, very end, but not that much. And maybe it's more dramatic at the beginning to give it more. God, I wish that... Okay, my number one complaint with this plugin, as much as I love it, is I wish that there was a way to... I wish there was a way to, like, have these parameters be randomized somehow. Does that make sense? I don't know. Because, yeah, now it's going to be that exact pattern every single time. You know what I mean? I don't know. Let's see what happens when we put in some different clips. Let's see what happens when we add some randomness in here. Let's see. Try and grab just the beginning of that. Oh, we should probably modulate level as well. And then let's get one more in here. We can just grab... Oh! Ooh! Actually, I know what's gonna fix this up for me. We're gonna just grab the tails and heads and not anything from the middle. Which means I actually wanted this. Yes. Yes. Cool. We're... Okay, this one's a little long. We can adjust the length. Actually, we can have one that's, like, really short. This sounds weird, but I'm gonna turn these off too. They are, well, I'm gonna leave this one. A little distracting. We'll figure out how to make it nice. Okay. Oh my god. Hang on. I moved the camera a little bit. There we go. I didn't realize I was out of frame for so much of that. That's a little better. Yeah, that's better. My working position is leaning forward and destroying my back. That's my thinking position. Okay, this can just tail off. Cool. Oh, fun idea. While we're here, can this be like lower? I don't like hate it. In fact, I quite like it, but no. No. How about that? Okay. It's one layer. You'll see, once all the layers are in place, none of these will stand out. They'll all mix together beautifully, and there will be no awkward transitions. Or that's the plan anyway. All right, what's Anonymous 3? What are you supposed to be? Uh-huh. Oh, God, yeah. This dude sent in so much. This is a mix of like a million different sounds. I'm gonna have to solo it to remember what it is. Okay, so the beginning was that auto bow or whatever, the electric bow on a guitar. Probably not super usable unless we use it in the tail, which could be interesting. It could be interesting, but it could not be. We'll see. We'll come back. But I think there was some silly stuff. Oh, wait, no. It was like in here there were some crispers. I'm looking for crispers, always. Okay. Okay. We're still in... Yep. Do you guys hear it? It's... Yeah. Yeah, that's gonna work for me. That is definitely gonna work for me. Excellent. Okay, let's grab a bunch of these. This will be... Ooh, or is this... There's an argument that that's on set. Maybe we should save body for, like, the thick, meaty sounds, and save onset for the crispers. And tail for more crispers. It's really all about the crispy. This stuff is the thick, meaty low end, and these two I'm gonna say are high end. The heck was that? I don't know what that was. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna clear this out. I'm gonna put it in the onset category instead. It was like right here, wasn't it? Is this where we were? Whoa! Damn. Oof. Oh god, I have regrets. Okay. Let's put like 4 or 5 of these in here. And now we're gonna have to go through each one and pick out some different sections to use. Let's see. How long is... Oh god. Okay, let's grab that. This is arbitrary. We'll fix it in a minute. Don't worry about it. Grab that. No idea what it sounds like, but I'm sure it's great. Sure, that looks like the right size. Ooh, hey, that one's got a nice little fizzle on the end. That's cool. Okay, what about this one? It's kind of similar. Okay. Okay, that is definitely part of the other sound. Let's see. We just grabbed this part. Okay, I'm clearly not very good at using this plugin. How do I just play the... It doesn't matter. Let's grab the tail here. Okay. Oh, cool. Oh, those are all sick. Okay. Okay. Excellent news. We have one layer of an onset. Let's see if we can find something a little punchier. Let's see. We could use Bravo Bomb's clicky keyboard, I remember. I wonder if as a potential LG license record, find someone that has a CFX, because that would be dope. Yeah, dude, CFX is dope. It's the dopest. Alright, what did Brett send? Oh. That could be interesting. Sure, why not? Why not? Where is that in here? Is that just... It's like probably the very beginning. Cool. This feels like a prime candidate for a speed modulation. Or randomization, I should say. No, no, no. Man, I wish I had normalized these. That was a mistake. We're gonna have to do some goofy stuff to make up for it. But that's okay. I'm gonna, keep the level high on this, but then drop the level on this down, and then raise the overall level. I know, this is horrible practice. Don't make fun of me. Oh, and then this, actually can perhaps fade in, and then it will eventually fade out. I did get your glass shatter. It may not be in this folder, but I do have it in this project. That might not be a bad idea, actually. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah, I got Glass Smash. Where did I put that? Well, what's the file called? crazykid.m4a. Oh, maybe it is in here. No, it's not. Where is it? Where did I put you? Oh, it's because you were already a wave. Okay. My horrible organization skills on full display. Now, how do I, like, refresh? There they are. Cool. Okay, I have your sounds now. Oh, I bet I'm missing the other person who sent me beautiful waves that did not need converting. But who would that have been? Oh, no, just kidding. Okay, yeah, sorry. You were the only one I forgot, which, don't take that personally. That's on me. That's my B. That's messed up. Yeah, let's get that in here. Is it 1 or 2? Let's find out. Oh, shit. These are actually both gonna be really good. Wow, that is, like, exactly what I was looking for. Gravel Crunchers and Glass. This is Glass, right? Oh, wait, no. Those are Skids. Wait, where did I... Well, these would also be great, for the record. These would be great. And in fact, I'm gonna use them instead of... I'm gonna use them somewhere. Don't worry, I'm gonna use them somewhere. Maybe those could be in the body, actually. Those could go in the body for sure. We'll just pitch them down and slow them down. We'll do the speed thing. Okay. Leave some space for something else. Okay. Where did I put the glass shatters? Wherever did I put them? I see. It appears as though I have lost them. But where did I lose them? Is the real question, isn't it? Okay, well, here's a super fun shortcut you can try at home called just render the sound and use it. It's crazy that more people don't know that you can render sounds from your digital audio workstation. Yeah, it's gonna be great. How did you get that sound, by the way? The wind noise is unfortunate, but we can work around it. But I want to know how... What are you breaking? It's crazy. Let's see, drag and drop samples, and we'll just call this glass. No, I should put it under your name so I remember who it's from. The crazy kid. This can be 3. Why not? Let's see, stereo, 24-bit. Yeah, the good stuff. Good God, did you? What? Why did you? Okay. Should I even ask that? That is wild. You broke your mother's car window. I don't believe you. If you did, you should not do that. I'm taking a crazy stance and saying don't break people's car windows. That is a pretty unhinged, pretty wacky thing to do. I would say it's probably good to not do that. God. No. I'm assuming there's some story. Okay, yeah. I was gonna say. That's pretty out there. Glass bottle. Interesting. I should record some glass breaking. It sounds great. It's really good. I'm messing around. I'm joking too. I knew that wasn't the answer. Come on. That would be insane. What am I looking for? Sorry, I'm doing stuff off screen. I'm sorry. I'm organizing files. And I'm doing that because I have to, or I lose things. Like I just did. Okay, this goes in there. And this... Gaha! Alright, cool. Now I can use your glass shatter. Unfortunate that there's only one, but we can make that work as well. Let's see. What parts should we take? My buddy was streaming War Thunder. Chat had 3 brothers, and one point was supposedly had a knife. What? We couldn't tell if they were kidding in all... That's hilarious. Oh, God. That is very funny. You have more? I mean, yeah, send me everything. Everything you want to send me. I mean, send me whatever you want. Okay, just for goofs, real quick. Muting all else. What? Excuse me? What is happening? What is happening? Oh, I'll fix that later. Okay. What the heck? What gives? How come you're not playing any sound? You guys hear sound? What in the devil? Okay. Just... Oh... Okay, that's a new one for me. That's never happened before. This can still... Oh, it's... I'm so stupid. I had the track soloed. I'm dumb. Excuse me. Excuse my dumb. Excuse my stupid. Oh, God. It's gonna crash again. This plugin's a slow oh, never mind. I was gonna say it's a slow loader, but it's not. It is sometimes. Not always. Oh my God. Sweet, sweet water. Mmm. Really good. Okay. Now, I'm going to ask again. Is there sound? Jesus Christ. That sounds like sound to me. Alright, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that there's probably not going to be a lot of low end in any of these sounds I'm going to want to keep. So I could process those wind noise bits outside the plugin, but and do it like surgically, but I'm just gonna, the onset sound's gonna be all high end anyway. And honestly, the wind noise is a cool effect if it's not blowing out the, low end. It's not a bad thing to just have it. Cool. Okay. Cool. How should we tackle this? Let's go like one step at a time. We have these two. Why did I press play? Okay, and then this will make a nice impact. I feel like this this could be an interesting envelope to sort of trail off the pitch like a lightsaber does. Let's see. Okay, that's pretty dramatic. That's a little much, dog. Even that's a little much. We can just have the pitch fall off like the tiniest bit, and it can happen later in the... I have a vision, don't worry about me. See, even that's like kind of dramatic. That might blend nicely. Okay, let's leave that alone for now. This. What is going on with that? That doesn't sound good at all. What was I thinking? Oh, it's because there's no low end. All the interesting stuff probably... Damn. Okay, we need a little bit of the low end. We need... Apparently that cool, neat little sound comes from the 100 or so hertz domain. I'm gonna turn on burst mode for fun. Okay. Okay, cool. Let's put this back in. And this should come in immediately and then probably dip out pretty fast. God, I wish this was louder. Maybe I should go get... Okay, hang on. Okay, the normalization thing is not normally a huge deal. Not normally a huge deal. But it's going to bother me a lot, so I'm going to fix it. Okay. I don't like how I labeled this stuff, and I'm in a hurry, so I'm not going to even pay attention to that. Drag and drop samples. Where is this file? Oh, I shouldn't get it from here, actually. I should get it from the other place. So the Peaks files don't get created everywhere. I should get it from the Community Sounds folder. And what? I think it's the first one. Oh, this is still an MOV. That's okay. It'll get converted all the same. Just has a video component. There we go. Look at that. Normalized audio. I'm gonna put this away for a sec. And I actually just want... That should be enough. Cool. Yeah, okay. That's what I would like to have access to. BRO2 1. Don't worry. There is a reason. Sick. Okay, now I have that. And it should just be in here somewhere. Wait, no, where is it? Oh my god. What is happening? Okay. Oh, Windows. Okay. Okay. Cool. Now when we reload the plugin, it should show up as an option for us to use. We can clear... Oh, no worries. I got your email. Crazy kid, thank you. I am sure I'll find a use for it. I might not pull it open this stream, but I appreciate it. If it's a different one, I will go grab it for next stream. Okay. Here, this is what I was looking for. There, look at how nice. Okay, now I don't have to mess with the levels anymore, because they're all roughly the same volume. Okay, now we can have this, yeah, trail off like so. Very nice. Honestly, it's kind of nice. I should just have that trail off. It's another crisper. When we add effects to this, it'll start making sense what I'm going for, I think, or it will sound horrible and I will eat my words. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I do not often dislike taking a leap of faith and seeing what happens. Okay, unfortunately, again, we only have one example, but I am going to make some different lengths of it, at least. That will add some variety. I'll have this one come in slightly later as well. There. Now we have some different... Honestly, that's pretty long. I might cut that down. There. Those are the different versions of it we have. Okay. Now we're going to add in some crunchers. Not unlike crispers, but they serve a different purpose, which is to crunch and not to crisp. I'm excited about these. These are going to be fantastic. I can already say with some confidence I'm going to want the speed to be ever so slightly randomized. Don't think that's something I'm going to make an envelope for. Level, definitely going to be an envelope. I have no doubt about that. And there we go. You can record whatever you want, my friend. I appreciate anything that I am given. I will turn it all into sweet, sweet lightsaber goodness. Or not sweet, depending on your taste. All subjective. Okay, what am I looking for? Oh, yeah. Let's make some versions. Yeah, this was... No. Crazy Kid 1. Let's just grab some random samples. We'll grab 5 of these. Actually, let's try and make them different. There, that one's a little smaller, a little more crackly, it looks like, so that'll be fun to work with. Let's grab, there's some little ones over here, that could be fun. Little tiny guys. Now let's grab 2 more. That one looks interesting. That could be a fun time, who knows? You never know. And una mas, because I think these can only hold 5. Did we grab this one already? This one looks interesting because it's got a bunch of cracklies on the end, but we might have grabbed it already. Actually, I'll grab the very last one. Oh yeah, look at that shape. What's that going to sound like? That's going to be exciting. All right. Okay, a lot's happening. Cool. Very cool. We'll get there. We're going to start destroying this sound with effects in a moment. What would the font sound like altogether? I don't know yet. We're going to find out as we make it. I have no goal in mind, really. Because I'm working with only sounds you guys sent me, so I have a very limited source. And I think that's where the creativity is going to have to come from, is like, how do we make something out of this. How do we make something out of what we've been given? My God. That's the fun part for me. So I'm not setting any goals. We're just going to see what happens. It also occurs to me that I could just sample different parts of the glass shatter because they're all interesting. And it's kind of a long sound. So that should be enough to work with, I think. Hey, what's going on? Have fun at work. And thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for being you. Yeah, thanks for tuning in. Please do come back any old time. Which is not true, because I very rarely get the nerve to live stream, so it's not like you can come back anytime. Come back when it's convenient for you. I think we can fix the gain issue later. Okay, but that's cool. I see there now it sounds like we sampled 4 different sounds, but we only sampled 1. Hooray. Okay, all together, just the entire offset section sounds like. Okay, it's driving me insane that this is just picking different pitches, so that is not going to work for me. But now that we've decided to not have it be the same pitch every time, be the same pitch every time, we can choose what that pitch is. We could try pitching it down. Ooh, you know what we could also do? I figured this trick out earlier today. If you give it some real wacky warping, you can get fun, like... Did you hear the slingshot sound? Let's have it even faster. Okay, it's a little much. But you see what I mean. Takes away from the character of it a little bit. Might leave it just in the very beginning. That's cool, though. Okay, hear me out. It's already a what sound, and if you just have the pitch start at, you know, the speed and the pitch, I'm using those interchangeably because it's largely the effect that this has on the sound. If we have it start artificially low and then have it peak artificially high and then sort of even out. Okay, it's too much. But if we have it start artificially high and then dip low and then come up high... It's a lot, isn't it? Oh, it sounds like I'm goofing around with sounds on like a turntable. Okay. We're gonna get there. We're gonna figure out... I'm just trying to add some excitement. Trying to add some zing. Some zest. Okay. Oh, hey, wait. That could be interesting. Have it start real high and then dip low and then climb back up to where the original source audio is. Could it happen a little faster? Okay, God, I'm getting so distracted. We're going to keep that as the layer for now, and we're going to decide if that's horrible later. Might do a similar thing with the crunchers. Let's see. Let's just do a little experiment. Wow, that was cool. Okay. New idea. Let's only take sounds that look like that. No, get me out of here. Get me out of here. New idea. New idea entirely. That was incredibly cool. Yeah, dang is right, dude. It's a fun part about sound design. Well, of the many fun parts of sound design. Source material often does not matter. It's often way more about the tools you're using than what the sound is coming from. You know? And I think that's fun and weird. I find that both fun and weird. Okay, truth be told, I don't remember which ones I've sampled already. We may end up with some repeats, and if we see them... If you see something, say something. Like, I think we might have used that one already. But that's okay. We're gonna get there. I used this one already? Sort of half thinking about what I'm doing and half thinking about other stuff. Give me a little break. Okay, this has got to be the last one. Do we use this one already? I only want the really juicy parts. I need sound to come in immediately and with much gusto. Okay, yeah. So we have a repeat there. Did we ever use the very first one? Okay, not quite enough. The trick, I believe, is that we just need, like, hella volume right when the sample kicks in. What? Let me just pick the sound font. God, I don't know. I'm trying. I get too distracted. I don't know when this is going to be done. It will be free though, if that makes you feel any better. You don't have to purchase it. But I truthfully have no idea when this is going to be done. Yeah. I'm trying. I'm trying my best. This one has taken an absurdly long time. And I had, like the holidays and, tax season and all that crap too, so... Been busy with other stuff. Oh my god, and the website upgrade, like the new payment processor, that took forever. So, I don't know. I'm getting there. Okay, don't love that. Sounds well. Oh, thank you. I think it's going to be real good when it's done. I like this sound font a lot already. That's sick. I'm keeping that for sure. That's the coolest one. That one's okay. What the heck? Why is this one so zoomed out? Okay. It's weird, but let's roll with it. Now, the glass shattering I feel like is good. Only thing I wonder about is, does it sound too much like glass? Can we somehow do anything before we get into the effects rack? Can we do anything to make it more interesting or weird? Is it too much to use the same trick on 3 of these? Yeah, it is. I've decided that it is. What if we just slow her down? Well, now it just sounds like glass, but in another room. We'll see. Randomize everything. I don't want this round robin stuff. Alright, we'll hear it. Wow. Okay. Alright. What I'm thinking is... Why is it only showing the... What is happening? I have some disorganization, once again. Oh... Did I talk about the drunk meter already? I think I did. We're going to have this one be, 0.08%. This thing shouldn't be driving, but it's not, not legendarily drunk or anything. Just kinda drunk. That is absurd. Okay, it's a lot. We're going to narrow it down. Fret not. Fret not. Yeah. Is that your sound font? I assume that's yours. Why is it not showing the red? Why is it not doing that? It's kind of a buggy UI sometimes. Oh, right. We should actually enable this again. Oh, well now it's showing that at least. What is going on? Jesse's Kylo. Yeah, he has been working on it for a little while, huh? I think he's been doing a lot of music stuff lately. He sent me a bunch of, like, versions of the song that he's been working on. I don't know if it's his or for a band that he produces for or whatever, but yeah, I think he hasn't been doing as much sound stuff lately. I mean, sound font stuff lately. Which, I mean, me too. Like I said, I've been doing all sorts of weird stuff. Oh, I'm really good at climbing now, too. I've spent a lot of time, like, exercising and not being at my computer, which I think is probably good for me. Probably. Not good for my business, but good for me. Okay, we're definitely seeing it come alive, though. Am I right? Am I feeling it? Am I feeling it come alive? I think that I am. I'm definitely feeling something. Okay, hey, what if we worked on the body a little bit? Like I've been at the climbing gym. No, that's stupid. Come back to me. I can do better. I can think of something way funnier than that if I've given 48 hours notice. Okay. Do I? Yes. Okay. I did set up. I have already forgotten what this is. What is this? Oh, right. The razor sound. Cool. Okay. I stand by that. I most certainly stand by that. And then these were the skid marks. Perfect. Wonder how cool the blade style will be. Well, I mean, you know Christian. You know how cool he is, so. Safe to assume it's gonna be a pretty cool, I would say. Minecraft font. Very nice. I played Minecraft for the first time not that long ago, and it's pretty fun. Me and my lady friend played together for a few weeks, like once a week, and then we kind of fell off. But it was really fun. It's a goofy little game, and I like the survival aspect of it very much. Now, speaking of survival games, I will disown every single person that doesn't download the demo for Pacific Drive and then also buy it on the 22nd when it comes out. Absolutely incredible game from a studio in Seattle. It's their very first game, and it is a bunch of the people that worked on it are like industry legends, but they have come together to make a new studio, and it's a very special game, especially if you like cars and the Pacific Northwest, which, I mean, that's me. So okay, maybe it's a little more suited for me than like most people, but oh my god, it's so cool. It's really dope, and you should play it. You should play the demo now, and you should buy the game when it comes out. Or else you'll be sad that you didn't. That's the threat that I can offer. What? Is the body that offset? What is the scale that I think the scale is screwy here. Yeah, buddy! Oh, cool. Nice. I've never played that game either. Are you, like... Well, never mind. I was going to ask if you're in, like, Washington or Vancouver, but that is personal identifying information that you do not have to give up. Pacific Northwest. Hooray! Alright, the body. Let's feel out the body. Well, this feels like a prime candidate for that weird, wacky trick I was doing with the pitch shifting, because it kind of already has a natural pitch shift. Maybe a little wet. Is it a little wet? Recently finished a sound font based on the Saber of Skardon from Lego Star Wars special. Hell yeah, dude. Nice! I didn't watch that, but I think someone in my family did. Stranger Things upside down sound fun. Oh, that'd be cool. Hell yeah. Oh, Eastern Washington. Cool. Nice. I only ever go over there to road trip beyond to like Salt Lake City or whatever, wherever else I go. Mostly Salt Lake City, but cool. Eastern Washington's dope. I went camping there last summer at something called the Ancient Lakes, and it was really, really spooky. I did not have a good time. I was mostly afraid. It has these few lakes, but they're entirely filled with farming runoff, like full of pesticides and stuff, so nothing grows around them. It was really unsettling. And if you drink the water, you get poisoned. And I almost drank it. It's a good thing I didn't. Good for me. Yeah. Very freaky. Bunch of quotes and noises. I could definitely... There are enough noises, I think. That is what I think. There are enough noises. Okay. Where are we at with this? Okay, yeah. That's good enough that we can make some stuff out of it. We could maybe throw in like one more layer. Let's see what we got. What do we have in the library? Oh, yeah! I forgot about the spooky breathing. The spooky breathing. Oh, the mouth sound font y'all are on about? It's pretty good. Who makes it? Whose work? Because I've seen a few. Every time I tell people I make sound fonts, that is flip a coin, and that's probably, you know, heads. They ask me, have you made a sound font with just your mouth? It's weirdly intuitive. A lot of people have that thought. It is spoopy. Strongly agree. Ty Gamer sent it. Who's Ty Gamer? Well, he's Ty, and he's also gamer. And I think he did a nice job. He recorded his own breathing and then put a bunch of sound effects on top of it, and then sent a screen recording of him playing it back in GarageBand on his phone. Admirable effort. Very cool. All right. Cool. Have fun at church. That, as much as one can. All right. Michael, oh, that's horrifying. That's a nightmare. Okie doke. Cool. Okay, let's start doing effects. I think we have enough. Don't you? I'm feeling like we have enough. It's feeling like the right amount of stuff to me. The tail... what is happening? Wait. Why can't I move the tail? Are we bugging out again? Yes, we are. I wonder if it's Reaper's problem, but like... Yeah, this plugin can be a little buggy. It can be a little buggy sometimes. Nice! Very cool. Very cool, very cool. All right. Without any effects besides the one EQ we dropped in earlier, we have... You see what's cool about this plugin? Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? Because it's the... We did all the work to put these sounds in, but then I didn't have to do anything to organize them. It just... Now every time we press fire, we get a new cool, different ignition. It's so good. This is... it's so good. All right. Let's focus on the onset first. So the onset sounds like... There's a lot happening here. The Brett sound is especially... There's a lot. Let's see. The plugin is insane. It's absurd. Well, I mean, if you want to... I mean, I wouldn't. For me, because I like making sounds from my own stuff. But if you're making a Transformer sound font, I suppose that's what you gotta do. What program? This is called Weaponizer. It's a plugin, and it's awesome. And it's being hosted in Reaper, which I use for everything, because it's the best. Objectively, too. I will defend it till my dying breath. It's just the best. Okay, alright. What should we add next? We should probably do something to add a little movement. I'm thinking flanger, but probably later on in the effect chain. So maybe first we go for some saturation. Bright, I have used on every single time I've used this so far. And I think that I enjoy the tape 2 and the diodic presets for this the most. These are just kinds of saturation or distortion. I've been setting drive to like between 7 and 10. Mix sounds nice about 2/3. And it can have it all as far as I'm concerned. Hey, there's nothing wrong with Audacity. It's just not the best, but there's nothing wrong with it. Okay. I'm ignoring my advice. We're maxing out, we're finding out where the limit is, and then we're going to dial it back from there. Okay, I'm turning off burst mode. This is ridiculous, but don't worry. We're gonna dial it in. Okay, see, that starts to distort it pretty heavily. Might be too much. But then diodic is, that's quite nice. I still feel like this is too loud. I might have normalized it too much. Let's see. Because especially now with saturation, doing a little bit of gain compensation. Okay, needs to be quiet though. That's better. A little more natural. I feel like maybe this could also die down a little quicker. Yeah, because I'm really just here for that juicy, the first bit. There we go. Oh, that's much better. Now it's not crowding the mix so much. And then the glass. The glass is just too loud, I think. But only on the impact. That's already an improvement. Just thinking about the mix. Okay, just the onset. Yeah, I'm feeling it. This is good. We're doing good. Maybe auto gain will be helpful here. Interesting. We listen to the hum? Sure, we can listen to the hum in a little bit. I'm gonna finish this up because I'm distractible, but we can go listen to the hum in a moment. Good reminder also to save my work, because I never do. Okay. Okay. Let's roll with this for now. Okay, right. By which I mean let's move on to the flanger. Yes. Let's do this, and then I think I'm going to do a little ring mod at the end to give it some more zest, some more flav. Oh, you didn't see it, I was doing the little zest. A little bit of flavor. Alright. What do I like in a flanger? Well, I like high depth. And I like slow rate, that's fine. I like big delay. I like hella feedback. And I like many voices. And I like dialing it back once I know what's too much. And I also like sharp edges. Okay, and now we have... too much. Unsurprising. Let's dial it way back. Okay, maybe a faster rate would sound cool. You can hear it. It's okay. I meant really fast. It's too much. Yeah, it's too much. Let's go low rate. Okay, let's just maybe drop the depth back. Oh, wait, fewer voices too. Okay, I'm just gonna do... Wow, it's so intense. It's just really globbing onto that. There's already a pitched element in here that's just... Okay, I have to admit, I'm not crazy about that particular one. But I think it'll grow on me. Maybe we should bring the... Oh, that was the wrong sound. Whoops. Alright. Still sounds okay, but not what I meant to do. Maybe we should bring the pitch on this down a little. What does it sound like if it's really deep? Oof. Worse. Although that's cool, on the end there. Well, it's no good. Also no good. Maybe we should just have that be a little more gradual fade out. Like everything else. We're following a bit of a pattern. Hey! That sounded pretty good. We're dialing it in. I'm feeling way better about this. I think that I'm not even going to touch the flanger. It sounds fine. Okay, last but not least, a little bit of a ring mod. Sharp edges for you as well, I think. I don't know. Just trying stuff. Okay, what do you sound like by yourself? If you can't tell what this is doing, I don't really know how to describe it. I don't remember exactly. The word ring mod refers to, it's like doing something on itself. Oh, God, I forget how it works. But the effect is that you get a little bit of, like, sizzle. Or that's how I'm choosing to use it anyway. Almost sounds like bit crushing, doesn't it? want to use it sparingly because it sounds like it like degrades the quality of the audio. You don't want too much like fuzz because then it sounds like you just have shitty recordings, but a little bit of extra on top makes it sizzle without sounding too Borkin, which is cool. I think that sounds nice. Okay. I think I'm happy with our onset sound. Burst mode. Okay. So it doesn't sound great as a looped sound. You guys like the... Okay, sorry, I'm done. All right, on to the body. This is way too loud. It's an annoying sound. Actually, I shouldn't make that judgment call quite yet because we haven't heard it in context with the thump, and the thump has quite a bit of character to itself. So maybe that's not... All right. First up, why are we spinning? Why are we spinning? Don't crash. Don't crash. Okay. Cool. That's great. Dear God, stay hydrated. Bro, what's it? Dude, it slaps. It's a good song. Okay. I think we're gonna make some room, especially in the low end, for the stuff in the thump. So I'm thinking we duck a little bit out here, and we also, there's some real nasal stuff happening that I would like to duck out. A little more focus here, and then it might even be nice to get a little sizzle. Ooh, but not that. That brings the harsher side of the squeaks out. Okay, yeah, that's good. That's what we should be ducking out. Man, there is a strong argument that this should be in the body and not in the thump. I think I'm gonna clear this out and put it in the body instead. And you know what? Now feels like a good time to go edit that clip. Let's take a break from Weaponizer and do some good old-fashioned sound editing with plugins that are not part of one big plugin. Wouldn't that be wild? Feels pretty wild to me. Feels out of pocket. It's a term that I know the meaning of. Definitely confident that I know what that means. Okay. Cool. Auriac. Super dope. Thank you for sending it in. Background. I just wanted to create a music-focused font. It is daunting. That sounds hard to me. All right. The basic idea of what we're doing here is we're making alternate versions of these two. Oh, did it flash my background for a bit? Whoops. Well, thank you. I also love that background. Good motorcycle. Okay, so these two sounds. I would like there to be at least two more, possibly three. And I also think I just sort of generally want to make them sound a little different. So I'm going to go ahead and do some batch processing here. Auriac, you get your own little folder and everything. Cool. All right, time to do some context switching and figure out where on earth my normal plugins fit into the equation here. I'm gonna cut a little bit of, like, very low end. Oh, actually. Yeah. There's some kind of... Yeah. There's just the base is pretty overwhelming. I'm trying to tease out, like, the threatening, juicy parts without the, without so much of that, like, booming, super low stuff, like, clouding it up. Does that make sense? Oh, makes sense to me. Without. With. Feels a little more focused that way. And then we can add some distortion. A classic. Perhaps some fold back. That's fun. I don't know, they all sound pretty similar to me. Oof. Excellent. Okay, what else can we do to make it nasty? Yeah, that's fair. It's pretty late for basically everybody except for me. I'm close to the western side of that date timeline. Cool. Well, thank you for tuning in. I will see you next time. Or maybe I won't. But I might. All right, let's grab one more. Not necessary, but let's grab one more thing just for goof so that we have some variety. Let's see. Hinder is not going to be helpful. We do not need a compressor. We do not need bass controls. Oh, what does Instinct do again? Have I messed with this one yet? Oh, yeah, I tried messing with this on stream. We didn't have very much fun with it. It's a weird one. It's some kind of odd compressor thing. Oh, I didn't have that much fun with it. I'll come back for it later. Because we gotta keep things fun. That is my primary objective. Good times all around. We could, of course, add a chorus or a comb filter. Both of the... Oh, actually, a comb filter would go particularly dummy on this sound, I think. Let's see if I'm right about that. It feels like this is a perfect application of such a thing. I stand by that. Let's just go low in the mix so it's not so obvious. Actually, I kind of like where it just naturally starts. That's cool. 440 hertz. Okay, now let's add one more thing. I was thinking phaser, but we always do phasers. We should do something else. Ring mod? No, we should not do that. That would not be fun. We could do a formant filter. That could be fun. Let's see. Oh, wait, this like totally blows them. Yeah, that might be too much. It's kind of distracting. Yeah, that's a lot. I can't help but make the vowel sounds with my mouth when I hear it. Yeah, okay. That's pretty distracting. I don't know if there's a great way of using that. Although that could be a differentiating... Actually, that could be an interesting thing just to get more versions of this sound out, would be to have different format versions of the same sound. Let's keep that in mind. Maybe I'll just throw one of those on here while I'm thinking about it. There's yelling downstairs. I hope it's good yelling. It sounds like good yelling. Sounds like boys being boys. Oh, God. Okay, there's always phase distortion. There's always the phasers, what I'm, like, wanting to fall back on, even though it's boring, because we always do it. Maybe we always do it for good reason. Maybe it's because phasers are cool, and we should just lean into that. That's a possibility. I have all this SSL audio stuff that I haven't really messed with a whole ton. That could be fun to bring them out, but most of these are, like, music tools. X phase. What do you do? This could be interesting. What time is it for me? Oh, my camera's blocking what time it is. No wonder. Yeah, it's 10. It's 10 o'clock. I'm in Seattle. So it's 10 o'clock. Which is late for me, but not late for the general public, so it's not really late. Okay. How does this work? I do like that all of the solid-state logic plugins look like physical things. Like, they did a really nice job making this look 3D, I think. So that's fun. Except for obviously this. Like, what the hell is this? But like, you press the button and it looks like it's got a little backlight. I think that's cute. Wow, there are so many ways of conceptualizing this. Weird. It's 1 a.m. for Jesus Christ. Go to bed. What is left and right? Okay, I don't know what these buttons do. This is very interesting. Okay, I know what that does. Yep, that makes sense. We can choose where to move this. Oh, that is the... Okay. Okay. I have to admit, I'm not hearing a lot of, I'm not hearing a lot of... I might need to learn this one off stream. This might be a boring one to learn. It's not doing much. And I don't know what left, right, and link do. I might be too stupid for that. Oh, okay, sure. Oh, invert. Okay, that's fun. Yeah. I don't get it. I don't know what to do about this. I don't know why it's not doing much for me. I'll learn how to use that later. Because we gotta keep it fun. We gotta keep it light. Let's go find a phaser I do know how to use. That might not be a phaser. That's probably like something for goofing around with. I don't know. It's something. I don't know everything. I do know how this phaser works, and that's fun. Spread at 0. It's a lot. Slow it down. Let's get the depth way down. Let's get the order down, and let's get the mix at like half. Okay, let's get the mix at like 75. Okay, yeah, that's a lot. 63. That's a lot too. I'm also hearing like a ton from the comb filter. I'm gonna get the mix down on that. Okay. Insane. Oh, there's a breath. That's funny. You can still hear the breath. Okay, now we have these two versions by themselves. Sound pretty good. I'm gonna get 2 more versions that we'll add some extra effects on. Definitely oh, one other thing we could do to cheese it up a little bit is we could take bits and pieces from each. Like, what if we had this one start here and get a little mix from its friend? Or even some reversed stuff. Okay, here's a wild idea. What do we have now? It's a lot. Okay. I'm experimenting. I'm thinking out loud. Don't judge me. Or do. Oh, I actually want, because we're reverse, we want the... Well, this should do. The grid needs more grids. Squares, rectangles, needs more stuff. No? There we go. All right. How's this? There we go. It's almost like we recorded a third one. Oh, we can do that again for the fourth one, I think. This one has a very distinctive beginning to it. Hear me out. Oh, whoops. Hear me out. How do we feel about that? Nighty night. Yeah, I'm probably start losing people like crazy as they go to bed, which makes sense to me. Have a good evening. Do a good sleep. Drink lots of water. All right. And then let's have the beginning of this one, but let's start it a little later. Entirely arbitrary, just goofing. Let's have this one fade in here. All right. How do you sound? Cool. Now we have 4 new sounds. Let's give each one its own format. Maybe? Okay. Well, it's not maybe... Not listen to the same. It's no good. Cool. Now you can have the ooh sound. And you can have the I sound. And you... Wait. Why are there 2? Oh, there was already one on here. Silly boy. What I meant to do was just pop it open. You can have the... whatever that vowel. You can have whatever's in this corner. That's very exciting. All right, now we have 4. We have 4 sounds now. We started with 2. Oh, I do want them to have their own comb filters. Actually. Hang on. This is the last thing I'm gonna do, I swear. Then we can get back to Weaponizer, and then honestly, we can go to bed, because I'm pretty tired myself at 10:11 p.m. Basically the middle of the night. Okay. Let's have each of these have their own cutoff behavior. They can all have the same mix. They can all have the same polarity and width and all that crap. No. Get out of here. I'll explain in just a second. Okay. This one can have the standard drop-off that we were hearing before. This one can have a really high one, a little more dramatic. And honestly, maybe it can even have a little more mix. Yeah, cool. And then this one can have one that rises up, but low on the mix because it's going to sound distracting as hell. That's less distracting than I thought it was going to be. Cool. And this one, the wackiest of all, can have a full cycle, which is not... Whoa. Doing the math on this. Is that right in the middle? I think that's right in the middle. I think that's a perfect placement there. And let's just... Okay, that's too much. It's kind of cool. All right. I believe we have our 4 candidates for ignition. How exciting is that? Let's export all of them, one at a time. Auriac edited 1. Putting these in... Okay, never mind. They can go in drag and drop tables. That's fine. Okay, got all this stuff. Brick wall to 0 in case... Oh, wait, no. I have a limiter on this project. Doesn't matter. Now there are 2 limiters. Twice as loud. Okay, yeah, it's not even close. All right. I'll call this number 2. Yeah, this is boring. I should have done this offline. Should have came a little more prepared. But life is not always something you can be prepared for. I could have been prepared for this, but I'm just going to go ahead and use a folksy aphorism to avoid responsibility. Yum. All right, cool. There we go. Ollie, y'all. Muted. And you're going to be a special color. Signifies that you're not a sound we're working with. Oh, wow. That is so similar to the original gray. I can almost not tell them apart. Track color, custom color. I need it to be... Sure. There. New custom color. Yeah, just looks like it's like disabled. Okay, sorry. More distractions. More distractions. Power those down. All right, and then over here in the old file system, my fave, get all these new sounds, put them in a thingy. Oh, whoops. Close the UI and open it again so that it remembers that we've done some things. Nice. Hooray! We have new sounds. Cool. Now, in the body, I think we can drop these in. Because, yeah, I took them out of the thump. It's just not a thump sound. And if we're going to be diligent about using this plugin correctly, then we should just do that. Okay. Cool. Now, the body sounds like this. As predicted, this is rather loud. Maybe we should have this actually come... Hear me out. Hear me out, hear me out. I'm also going to make these shorter. I feel like they just... This is happening at the same time as this, and that's crazy. It's just unnecessary. They should not be battling for space, I don't think. That's my opinion. Hear me out, hear me out. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that one's a little long. Treating these more like accents and less like, you know, body parts. Not body parts. Ugh, that doesn't sound good at all. Not like substantial pieces of the mix. There. There we go. Now it's being it's doing stuff that is good. It's doing good stuff. Okay. What are you again? You're the breathing, right. What if we pitched you down even more, made you a little slower? Okay. And faster? That's kind of nice. Almost acts as a crisper. Okay, let's get the body solid again. All right, time for effects. Oh, we should put this back though, because this is going to be a beefcake again. Okay. Let's see. What effects should we pop in here? Some saturation, per the usual. I mean, saturation never hurt anybody. Let's see. Let's see what a little saturation sounds like. Okay, well, not that. That's a lot. Oh my god. That's too much. Wow. Okay, tape 2. Just a little aggressive. God. It's already saturated. Let's get one of the chiller ones. Quite like that. Maybe a teeny tiny bit of flanger and ring mod like the last one, but maybe even more scaled back. Real gentle like. Yeah, real subtle there. And then let's grab some ring mod for some splash, a little for some sizzle and some crunch. Oh, that's cool. With the square wave for the ring mod, it has like a... Is that cool or is that weird? Maybe if we just drop the depth a little. I think that's kind of neat. Let's get depth way down. Yay! No worries. Please get some sleep. Thanks for tuning in. I'm pretty tired myself, honestly. I'm losing steam, but I'm determined to finish this. I'm gonna finish this before I go to bed. Thank you. Thank you very much. Have a good night. As always, keep it crispity and all that. Okay. I think it's nice. All right. On to the thump. This should take a lot less editing because probably don't need the click kick sounds great on its own, and I don't normally like messing with that. And then this also sounds pretty good, I think. Yeah, nothing wrong with that, I don't think. Let's just roll with it. Let's roll with it. Okay. God, this is gonna take some editing, I think. The tail. First of all, let's get some EQ in here. It's just taking up so much space. Oh, and the reason it's getting everything else is because reverb. The way this plugin works is so weird, but it's getting the reverb from all the other tracks. So you're hearing the reverb from the other tracks and this track. Very strange, but that is how they've decided to do it. Okay. Those go on for too long, and they're frankly a lot. That's so weird. It sounds so much like the Puppet Master, the seals, the barking. It sounds just like it. Very strange. These should be shorter, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna get questions like, hey, did you reuse the sounds from Puppet Master? And I'll be like, no. No, I genuinely didn't. It just somebody sent me train sounds that are suspiciously similar. It could be a little longer. Okay, feeling better about this tail now. Maybe, like, one more thing in the tail? Oh, what if we took the, motorcycle sounds? This could be interesting. Bear with me. Hear me out. Oh, actually. What if we had it just come in? Kind of like this, where it's, like, silent at the beginning, and then it comes in, and then it dips back out. That could be very fun. That could be a good time for all involved. I can't tell scale. Is this going to be super long? It probably is. Oh yeah, you can see it there. Oh, that was cool. Did you hear it? Yeah, that's pretty sick. I'm going to turn off the reverb for now so we can just hear. Neat. If we drop the speed down, it should be a little lower. Very nice. Yeah, let's just grab some various samples from around here. So it's a little different every time. And let's also have speed vary just a little bit. Don't think it needs to be much louder. Oh, shit. Nope. Solo that. Yeah, even that feels like it's a little too loud. Let's get this back on. That's cool. It almost sounds like it's part of the Auriac sounds, the bass drum. That's pretty neat. That's a cool coincidence. Yeah. I like it. I like it a lot. Let's grab some... What should we grab? Because, yeah, another limitation of this plugin is, like, it comes with all these cool effects, but they have to apply to the entire stack. Like, what happens if I've got a tail that has 2 crispers and 1, like, big meaty guy? And I just want to apply saturation, for example, to this, but not the whole thing. No example. No example. Oh my god, I'm so tired. No way to do that. Oh god. Don't crash, don't crash. Why are we spinning? That icon turns my blood into ice. I'm gonna save my work. There we go. Look at that. Okay, I did not mean to click ring mod. I was gonna add some light saturation. Just see if we can spice this up a little bit. Hey, can we not spin? All right. Making me nervous. Hyperbolic tan. For tangent, maybe? Let's see how that sounds. Let's get reverb off for a sec. It's kind of nice. It sounds a little fuzzier, a little softer. Let's see. I don't feel like we're, Oh, I was about to say I don't feel like there's a wrong answer, but that felt like the wrong answer. It's a little too much. What about... diode's usually pretty aggressive. Yeah. Diodic. Ooh. How about that? I like that. That's nice. Let's just maybe drop the volume on the rest of this. The tail can be a little quieter, but yeah. Mix-wise, that sounds good. It's a little softer, a little more pillowy. I like it. Okay, cool. Solo this one more time and let's hear. Okay, I like it. Let's have the tail come in a little bit later. Okay, now let's just critically examine everything we've got here. What have we got here? We've got the onset, which sounds like this. And then we have the thump. Does the timing sound good on that? Should we give the onset a little more time to breathe? No, honestly, we should do the opposite. Okay, sounds good. Then the body and the thump, how do they mix together? Maybe needs to happen a little sooner, but I almost kind of like that there's like a second. Actually, I don't mind that at all. It's like a flam. That's like two things that they happen like almost at the same time, but not quite. It's kind of cool. It's a little more dramatic that way. And I like drama. I like it dramatic. Now, the question is, why does the body feel so full? Why is it... it's too much. Something's too much about it, and I don't know what it is. Maybe we should have this fade out a little bit. Sooner and a little bit more aggressively. What does this sound again? Oh, that's the part that I like. Yeah, no, we're definitely keeping that the way it is. Also keeping that the way it is. Sounds good to me. Also keeping that the way it is. Okay, okay. I think it is just this that I am contending with. Yeah, it's just a little long. It's just a little bit long. Yeah, it just it can be that long. It just needs to not occupy all of the space for that long. You know what I mean? Okay. Now, thump and body sound weird on their own, but when you add the onset in... We'll be back for that. Actually, we're not. We're going to do it right now. Something is way too long in here, too. This? Yeah, it's too long. It's just too long. It's also too loud. And it's also not that cool. I'm not crazy about it. To be honest with you, I'm not crazy about it. Something's goofy and I need to fix it. What if? Bear with me. Bear with me. Hang in there. Did I... What is happening? Why can't I hear... Oh, those are too short to make sound. Okay, I guess that makes sense. And that one's like super long, but I like the tail on it, so... So slow. Oh god. Okay. And let's see. What are we doing with it? I'm just kind of like thinking out loud. I'm not really sure what this is going to turn into. This is a neat sound, and I'm going to use it for something, but I'm not... I don't know if we need more. Maybe it's something we can fix with the EQ. Maybe it's something that we can have it just not be so freaking bright. Well, that was nice. Where are the annoying frequencies? Which one are you? Let's make the Q a little bit wider. Oh. No, not what I meant to do. God, that glass is crazy. I don't know if I'm crazy about this sound. I don't know how to use it. Maybe it just shouldn't be in. Maybe I should use something else. All right. I'm making an executive decision. I think I'm not going to use that. And I think I'm just going to throw in something else instead. What are you? Reveal yourself unto me. What sound are you? Okay, that could be interesting. That could definitely be interesting. It's bold. It's certainly zesty, isn't it? Yes, it is. It's feeling zesty to me. Oh, yeah. That will do. What are these little lulls? I think this is an automaton. Those weird little, like, instruments that look like frogs. Whoa. Cool. By God, we are going to make this work. Now, what if we frickin'... Okay, it's bold. I still feel that way. I still feel that it's bold. But it may go. Okay. Let's hear it in context. What do we got? It's getting lost. I can barely hear it. In fact, I don't think I can hear it at all. But if we skip... Wait, how did Thump get moved? Let's see. Okay, interesting idea. Give it a little pump. I don't know. That's not very cool. Let's give it some more hang time. As far as the speed envelope goes... Okay, wait, hang on. I like that. No, it sounded better like this. Yes, it did. Yeah, let's see. Let's see. Oh, that's fun. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Let's see. Let us see. Let's reevaluate what our compressor sounds like now that we have another sound. Is the EQ being friendly to this also? Yeah, we're already boosting the lows pretty considerably. Maybe a little mid-range? Little cheesy, little cheesy. Yeah, I liked it lower, for sure. Aw, it's like it's taking a little bite. Well, okay, while that's fun, I don't know what it accomplishes. Oh, wow, wow. Well, that's fun. I don't know, I think it's fun. Question is, will we be able to hear it in the cacophony of other noises? I can hear it, and honestly, it's kind of fun. Hey, what's up, dog? Gee, it's like the middle of the night for everybody. What are you still doing up? Okay, you know what? It's like too noticeable now. Now it's all I'm hearing. Do we hate that? I certainly don't. Okay, wow, that motorcycle is just a sore thumb too, isn't it? That is very loud at the very end there. I better keep that to a minimum. Oh, that's hilarious. I like it. It's just a little much. It's a little much. Turn it at 10. I don't know, that feels like a smart thing to do, honestly. If I didn't have access to the internet after 10 o'clock, I would sleep like an angel. I would sleep so much better, I bet. Well, welcome. Welcome to the party. It's not much of a party. I have 0 energy now. It's a real slog to the finish line, but we're almost done. We are, of course, staying hydrated, but it's not enough. Yeah, I'm gonna have this be a little quieter. Wait, did I ever turn the... Okay, yeah, the reverb is on. That's good. Because I liked the reverb. I thought the reverb sounded really good. The tail could be way quieter, I think. Hello.
You living?
I'm living. I'm live streaming.
I know.
Cool. Wow. I love you the most. Which is true. That is factual. That was Bethany. She dates me. Alright, I'm going to continue experimenting. What if we had the body come in a little later? Is that too dramatic? It's kind of cool. It's like 2 ignitions almost. It's like... I wonder if there's any value in having this come in way later than it currently is. Hear me out. Let me think. What about even something like this? Aw, it takes like all the fun out of it. It is a cool sound. I don't want to rob it of its relevance here, but... Maybe it is best used as a little flavor. What is happening here? A sound fun idea randomly for an obscure show. I need to download some samples. Oh, that's a classic. You have these sounds play in the hum like you did in my... Oh, that could be interesting. That could definitely be interesting. There are a lot of sounds that could just sort of like... Yeah, sprinkle in as some background layers. That's a good idea. Yeah, I am very much open to that. We drop the speed on this guy a little bit. Give him some room. Let him cook. Ooh, spooky. Are we feeling it? Because I'm definitely feeling that. That is very cool. Wow, that is a massive improvement, actually. That is huge. Let's get the body, like, just a teeny bit closer to the thump. Okay, we have got a wonderful ignition generator now. This is so dumb, but we could literally make all of the sound fonts just have 16, 32, 99 ignitions now, because I just... Once you get the plugin set up, it does all the work, and it's awesome. It takes a ton of like, very careful, you know, placing and editing and whatnot to get it to this point, but then once it's here, you just... It's incredible. It's a miracle. This is a miracle plugin. I genuinely believe that. This is literally insane. Okay, SD card storage is cheap. I will take up all your SD card storage. And I proudly... I genuinely might just serve this one up with 16 different ignitions, because why not? I have infinite. I have an infinite number of them now. God, this is cool. Okay. I don't know if I have the mental capacity to evaluate whether or not this sounds cool right now, because I think I'm too tired. And I'm kind of hungry. But me right now thinks this sounds super dope. In the morning, I bet I won't. I'll bet I'll have some weird thing that I'll edit about it, but like for right now, if I'm thinking like the lightsaber, you're holding it, and then you press the ignition and it goes... I like it. I think it's pretty cool. And that might be it for tonight. That might do it. That might do it. That was a very productive evening of work, though. How long did I go? Almost 3 hours? Not bad. Especially for me. Not bad at all. Yeah. Wow. That was a good one. I'm gonna go listen to the other sounds that I had made earlier and compare. Also, I just kind of want to listen to them because they're cool. Yeah, I stand by that sounding like a good blaster. Way lighter, less bassy, more clicky-clacky. And, clash-wise. Excellent. Yes, this plugin has changed everything. This plugin is a miracle. The content is good. I like all of it. And this is great. We are making insanely fast progress relative, again, to what I normally do. In the last couple days, maybe a cumulative, like, 8 hours or so? Probably 8 to 10 hours? We got blasters, clashes, and power-ons done. Those are good numbers. Preon's gonna be easy and fun. Power off is going to be super easy. A ton of the sounds I was using in there already make great layers in a power off. I will very likely just pull source material from the power on and mix it up a little sexy, and then call that good. Not sure if I'm gonna have a post off for this one. The Preon, I've already put thought and effort into it, so that's gonna happen. Lockups and drags are usually pretty easy, although I am limited in what I can make them out of. That should be an interesting... I'll probably live stream that, because it'll be interesting for me and for you, I hope. And then what do we have? I've already gotten a solid start on the swings, and that's a sound font. This thing's definitely, I mean, it's getting close. Everything that's left is fast. Everything that's left does not take a lot of, like, experimenting and getting it right and whatever. These are reliably... I know what a lockup sounds like. I know what smooth swings... That is my... If I was really good at one thing, it's making smooth swings, I think. They're my favorite thing to make. They come very naturally to me. Swings I just generate from smooth swings, usually. Start and end locks, I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably gonna make those in Weaponizer, because it's fun. And then yeah, power offs are easy. Preon, I already have stuff laid out for it, as you can see here. These are just like sound font menu things, and then we're done. Damn, we're getting there. God, oh my god. Getting the blasters and the clashes done and the power on all this weekend is a huge weight off my shoulders. I feel so much better now that that's done. And they're good, too. They're not even like... You know, I didn't rush them. I took my time. And they are good. And they were fun to make, because Weaponizer fucking rules. Oh, God. What a good plugin. What a good plugin. I'm so motivated to make more, because now I know that it can be fun. And that's unironically very important. If it's not fun, then it doesn't get done. I'm going to put that on a cross stitch and sell it on grayscalefonts.com. That's not true. I'm not going to do that. I'm very tired. I'm coming up with ideas that I will disagree with in the morning, so I'm going to call it here. Yeah, thanks for joining the Delirium Show, for watching me mentally deteriorate over the course of 3 hours. But get results. The mental deterioration was not for nothing. We got something out of it, and I think it's pretty good. What should I eat? I want food. It's 11 p.m. So dinner 2 is on the table. Yeah, mental deterioration is flame, my dog. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna call it here. McDonald. Shoot, are there... I don't even know where the nearest McDonald is. I think there's one downtown, but there is no way it's still open right now. Next closest one's probably in, like... I bet there's one in, like, Ballard or Green Lake or something. I don't know. Alright, cool. I'm just rambling. I'm gonna stop now. Cool. Thank you all for joining, and I will see you probably tomorrow. But I always say that, and then I never follow up, so don't quote me on it, but you'll definitely see me later this week. You'll definitely see me this week. I'm committing so strongly in my delirious, tired state. Yeah, I'll see you guys later.